Hi gang, man, y'all know what time it is, man. It's anime debate time. And today, man, we are flipping the script. We got an entire new set of characters today, man. One of them is one of the biggest ore farmers of this century. Absolutely glazed to high heavens. We got Satoru Gojo against Light Yagami. Yes, sir, man. To be fair, this one is probably gonna be the most toxic one. I don't even know. Can you say toxic? Both of these characters are extremely arrogant, my nigga. I can't even lie. It's gonna be nothing but ego. I can just feel it. I can see this debate is gonna be very focused on the higher status of these two people. Their abilities are basically godlike. They are both gods in their respective universes. Definitely Gojo with the infinity and the six eyes, and Light Yagami with the death note, bro. Like, he can literally kill anyone as long as he knows their name and their face. And he's extremely smart. I think Light is smarter than Gojo. I'm not downplaying my blue-eyed king. He is a genius. It was stated in Jujutsu Kaisen that even though he has the infinity, he still needs the skill and the talent to actually be able to use it effectively, at least. So hey, don't downplay Gojo, bro. But wholeheartedly, bro, me personally, I have a huge beef with Gojo. Like, I think he's too passive. There, I said it, bro. I think he's too passive. I understand his whole method of teaching is letting his students do his work so that they can improve and learn from the real life situations. But honestly, I think he's too passive because Jujutsu Kaisen is a cruel world, man. He has the ability to end all bad in the whole world. People went into hiding when he was born, my nigga. Like, when he turned 7 and he was able to roam the world, bro. All the evil niggas were like, I don't even want to do evil stuff no more because this hacking kid is on the loose, bro. The sheer impact he has on his own world, I think he could handle so many situations better. For example, the disaster curses situations, Shibuya. He could teleport to each and every single one of these sorcerers and just end them. Mahito, for example. I'm pretty sure he could feel Mahito's cursed energy if he really gave it a try. Instead, he didn't do anything about Mahito. He basically, let Nanami die, Mikamaru die. Gojo could do so much more, where like Yagami, he gets shit done. Like, let's be honest, like, he gets shit done. Even though I might not approve of his methods, he gets shit done. But Gojo, he couldn't save Geto. If he just talked to Geto, bro, in my opinion, I think he just let Geto walk off, honestly. He only saw two options: to either let him walk off or smoke him. And bro, you could have talked to him. Like, you could have been like, bro, I'm here with you. You don't have to kill all of these curses alone. Like, he got focused on his own skills, improving his own techniques, and became the strongest, and just left his friend behind. Like, bro, he could have talked to him. He could have noticed the changes in Geto along the way, but for some reason, he just didn't. I don't know why he didn't notice Geto's change in character, but let me not hold y'all for too much longer. Let's dive into this debate, man. Let's see what these people gotta say. These two characters are like way different from each other, but they are both in the same position, viewed as gods. Their methods are the complete opposite, I would say. Gojo is way more hands-off, whereas Light Yagami is like way more hands-on. Like, he can't do whatever he wants, and he basically does whatever he wants.
You wear that blindfold like it shields you from the world's ugliness. But let's be honest, it's just a mask for your apathy. You see everything and still let rot fester under your nose.
No. Light Yagami, bro, you cannot come out the kitchen cooking like that, bro. This just confirms all the things I just said, bro. The analogy for his blindfold being him shielding himself from the world because he sees everything. He got the six eyes, bro. He sees everything, bro. But still he chooses to wear a blindfold to not being overstimulated. That's a crazy analogy, bro. Damn, I never thought about it that way, bro. We cooking. Gojo's character he's born with everything but unable to do anything. That's the whole tragedy of his character. If this was real life, I just know Light would crash out in this debate. He would be trying to write Gojo's name in the notebook or something like that mid-argument, bro. I just know he's a certified crash out. He's honestly the biggest crash out in all of shonen.
Still let rot fester under your nose. You're strong enough to fix the world, but all you do is babysit curses and coddle children.
Funny, you call it fixing the world, but you're just playing executioner with a god complex and poor impulse control.
Damn.
You didn't become justice. You became the fear you once hated. You're not cleansing evil. You're just feeding your ego with heartbeats.
And you think hiding
feeding your ego with heartbeats. You know what I'm saying? That's a cold bar because he kills a lot of people with a cardiac arrest, stopping their hearts. That's a bar, Gojo. That's a bar. But what is this haircut, bro? Not my Gojo, bro. That's not his haircut. That's a knockoff Gojo if I've ever seen one. Gojo from Temu. That's insane.
You think hiding behind your strength makes you righteous? You're terrified of real change. You preach protection, but all you're protecting is a broken system. You don't lead, you stall. You're just a glorified seal holding back hell, not ending it.
That's true. Honestly, Light is right with this argument, bro. All Gojo really does is protect the Jujutsu higher-ups. If you've read the manga, you know. I'm not gonna spoil too much, but he's honestly just supporting the way of the old generation of Jujutsu sorcerers, if you ask me. He's not really doing as much as he claims to do, if you ask me.
You think change is about killing anyone who disagrees with you? That's not justice, Light. That's genocide dressed in idealism. You erase names like it's poetry, but you're just terrified of uncertainty. So you control it with death. You want to be God because you're scared of being irrelevant.
No, that's what. Oh my god. That was insane. Oh nah, Light. Are you gonna let him talk to you like that? You wanna be God because you're scared of being irrelevant? Nah. He cooked your ass with that one. And it's true, honestly, like, Light was so frustrated that he wasn't able to do shit in this world. So when he finally got the opportunity to actually change it, he went too far. That's wild, man. He got lost in the sauce. I just know if this was real life, that sentence right there would have made Light Yagami crash the fuck out. I just know.
No, I am just...
Bro, we crashed out. He crashed out. They actually made him crash out. Oh, I gotta give them an applause for that, bro. They cooked with Light Yagami's character.
No, I am justice. I create peace by eliminating chaos. I do what cowards like you won't. I don't hide behind institutions or ideals. I take responsibility. I carry the burden of judgment because no one else dares to.
You don't carry the burden. You escape through it. You kill from shadows and pretend it's noble. I walk in the open. I bleed for people you'd write off in a second. I fight monsters without becoming one. You looked into the abyss and asked it to autograph your notebook.
No. Bro, Light, you might as well walk out right now, bro. That was disrespectful as fuck, bro. But also very accurate, bro. That was a bar. You looked into the abyss and asked it to autograph your notebook. Come on, man. This man is cooking, bro. He is rage baiting the fuck out of Light.
If power like mine is monstrous, then maybe monsters are what the world needs. You talk about saving people, but you'll die with the system still broken. I'll die with the world reborn.
No, you'll die alone. Worshipped by no one. Feared by all. Because in the end, Light, no one remembers tyrants fondly. Just the ones who stood between them and the innocent.
Ooh, hey, that was a much better debate than I even thought it would be. I can't even lie. They almost started beefing. Light Yagami crashed out. Man, I was actually afraid they were gonna make his character more calm, but I'm really happy they decided to be more accurate towards the source material, the original source material. Especially also with Gojo's character. He was so calm and collected. So he claims Yagami is not gonna be remembered. But to be fair, if you know Death Note, they continued on after Light's death. And he was known as Kira for a very long time. So he was glorified though. Not gonna lie. Not gonna hold you, Gojo. He was glorified. Yeah, they were like creating religions around Light Yagami, to the point where he got his own cults and stuff. So he was remembered as kind of like a hero, to be honest. That was a heated debate between Light Yagami and Gojo Satoru. Like, if I have to keep it a stack, you're right, Gojo. You're not gonna get anywhere if you achieve all of your goals by smoking everybody and becoming a monster, but some people just guts to go. I'm not gonna lie. You can't save everybody. Honestly, even spoiler warning, Jujutsu Kaisen spoiler warning. Honestly, you could have smoked the higher ups way earlier than you did, and nobody would really look at you like you're crazy or anything. They were wilding out. They were moving mad. They were moving crazy. Should honestly had smoked the higher ups way earlier. Not everybody can be saved, and not everybody deserves to be saved. I do agree with your methods of achieving a better future is passing on the mantle to the next generation and teaching them the best way to move forward and what's wrong and what's good to do and stuff like that, like nourishing the newer generation and taking care of them. That's the correct path forward for a better future. But at the same time, you should also embrace your responsibility as the strongest and actually take care of the most difficult things in your world, where in my opinion I think you lacked, where Light Yagami is way more hands-on and he actually gets shit done. He might be crazy and he might do it in a way that I do not condone, but gotta give it to the nigga. He was active. He was catching buddies. And he was getting shit done. Like, he was correcting the law, like erasing all the corrupt people. Who do you think won this debate, man? Would you say the rage bait from Gojo actually worked on Light? Or would you say Light stood his business 10 toes? Hey, let me know all of that in the comments below, man. I would love to hear your all opinions. Don't know what my next anime debate video is gonna be, if I'm gonna do one. Oh, I might do Uncle Iroh versus Sasuke. That would be a very interesting one. As always, remember to stay beautiful. And yeah, man, take care out there because it's a crazy world. Remember to check out Anime Fit LA, man. As always, man, much love, gang. Peace.